We've got huge news, and that's why no one in mainstream media is covering it. That's why we are, because this is about a giant hinge. And Senator Mike McDonnell, Omaha, Nebraska, is a Democrat switching parties. Just announced today. We're going to get into it. Let's do a screen share here. But first, welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. This is the big news. I go through all the news and tell you just what you need to hear. I don't think there's a more important news story today, not only because it defends life, but because this is about who controls the Senate. Okay, this is KTIV. These are little tiny Nebraska papers here. A month ago, Nebraska Democrat Party censures Senator Mike McDonnell. Remember, this is 1 month ago, right? They think, we got him. This is in Lincoln, Nebraska. The Nebraska Democrat Party announced it has censured Senator Mike McDonnell of Omaha. In a press release Saturday, the Nebraska Democrat Party said McDonnell's voting record has adversely affected the reproductive rights of Nebraskans and the rights of transgender individuals in the state, thus prompting the group to censure him. A censure is a formal act of condemning or disapproval. Now, watch this. This is what I mean by values are upstream from all this politics stuff. In January, the Douglas County Democrats voted to pull their support for Senator McDonnell, citing similar reasons. In response, McDonnell released the following statement: I am a Christian. I am a lifelong member of the Roman Catholic Church. I am pro-life. The censure of me from the Nebraska Democrat Party will not change my pro-life vote. And of course, no one who is pro-life should be in the Democrat Party. So I think it's great. This shows there's no room for pro-lifers in the Democrat Party. They are not pro-life. They're hostile to your values. So here's Mike McDonnell. If you go down all of his normal attributes here, I just want to go back into his biography that gives you a little bit of a hint about his Roman Catholicism. Oh, they don't see how many kids he has. If he had like 18, he only has one kid. If he had like 18 kids, then it'd be more obvious. Here he is. He's an Omaha fire chief, labor educator, University of Nebraska for labor studies. He's also a member of the Knights of Columbus. He's on the advisory board of the New Leaders Council, Omaha Co-Chair Festival Activities, the St. Thomas More Catholic Church of West Omaha Sierra Club. So you'll start seeing that he's a firefighter and a Catholic. And so these are going to go against his values. Nebraska Senator Mike McDonnell changes party affiliation. Thank you, Mike McDonnell. You just helped us out on the Republican side and pro-lifers. I'm firing a shot at some of the Republicans that are getting a little squishy on this issue. Don't forget who butters your bread. Omaha, Nebraska state senator censured last month by the state Democrat Party and Wednesday said that he's formally going to the GOP. Mike McDonnell made the announcement at noon on Nebraska Capitol Rotunda. He represents District 5 in South Omaha between 72nd Street and Interstate 480. The Nebraska Democrat Party censured McDonnell in March after he voted alongside Republicans, particularly on matters regarding reproductive rights and rights of transgender Nebraskans. There had been talk of a formal censure last summer over the same issues, but no such vote was taken. In a statement Wednesday, NDP chairwoman Jane Klebe reinforced the party's decision to censure him, denying the action had anything to do with McConnell's religious beliefs or affiliation. Guys, this is all about his religious beliefs and his affiliations. So this is a kind of, again, religious persecution that we see in the Democrat Party. And we don't want your persecution in the Republican Party. So let him cook. Let the man cook. Let our man be a Catholic. That's all I'm saying. I'm not Catholic, but I love my Catholic brothers and sisters because they're at least pro-life. The Nebraska Democrat Party will continue to stand up for reproductive freedom. That's one way of putting it. And the human rights of the LGBTQ community. Our decision to censure Senator McDonnell was never about him being a pro-life Catholic. Are there any Catholics dumb enough to believe that? They think you're dumb, Catholics. Oh, this has nothing to do with him being a Catholic. Do you believe it? Oh, of course not. We would never persecute religions. In the Democrat Party, wait a minute. I'm not done yet. Because these people hunt pro-life Catholics. They send the FBI after them to spy on them. American citizens. They try and get your parishes to rat them out. Just remember, don't believe these people. They are after Catholics. And I hate seeing Catholics voting Democrat. Catholics, all these people that are supposed to be Christians, and they're voting completely against their values, completely against religious freedom. Our decision was based on our party reaffirming our core values to protect women's ability to make health decisions. That's no. And to keep politicians out of our personal health decisions. What about for your baby? What about keeping your health decisions out of your baby's health decisions for their entire life? We respect the ongoing work of Senator McDonnell, good on behalf of unions and his commitment to protect a fair electoral vote system we have in our state. And then here's the Republican Party. I am pleased to welcome Senator Mike McDonnell to the Republican team. The extreme New Democrats are pushing common sense officials and voters to our party. The addition of Mike McDonnell to the Republican rolls in the legislature means, for the first time in recent memory, there's a filibuster-proof Republican majority in the unicameral. That's for the lower area of Nebraska. So I don't know how well this affects our national elections, but I'm happy to see it. Here in Nebraska, there's still, as Gimli said, there's still one dwarf drawing breath in Mariah. There's still a pro-life Catholic in Nebraska. Watch for Nebraska. That's one electoral vote. This is good news for life. We're the first to report on it. I'm Doug in Exile. Are you pro-life? Let me know in the comments.